Howdy, welcome back to another episode on the Wholesome Rave podcast. If this is your first time, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Yes, turn on the notification bell and make sure to stay subscribed. Share this video to your friends and family if you want to keep hearing more videos like this. Let's get right into today's video. So, today's episode, we are going to be discussing a very viral personality and sensation. This is quite trendy, to be honest with you guys, and is none other than Balthazar Ebang Egonga. This guy is one of a kind, and I'm not saying in a good way. Balthazar Ebang Egonga is Equatorial Guinea's top financial investigator, and he was being investigated regarding some financial crimes. I'm guessing he stole about 1.4 million from Equatorial Guinea's financial budget. Here's the thing. Along the line, these guys came across sex tapes of about 300 to 400 women, which he had in his possessions. The craziest part about this story is how these videos contained videos of him being sexually involved with married women of people in ministerial positions, about 20 to 30 women from like wives of ministers in the country, and his own brother's wife and his cousin. Where do you draw the line, guys? This is really a deep scandal. Here's what VDM had to say about this.
So a lot of you are getting this story of this man mixed up. This man, Balthazar Ebang Egonga of Equatorial Guinea, was not arrested because of all those knacking tapes. This man was arrested because in his office they were suspecting him of being fraudulent. So they carried out investigation, and the investigation led them to his house. While they were looking for evidence, document and everything to prove that he was fraudulent, that was when they came across those tapes. Those over 300 and something tapes. Now, a lot of things, men, especially men, need to learn from this thing. If you watch those videos, like me, I get over 80 of the videos, right? If you watch those videos, none of those women were forced. None of them were forced. None of them were minors. As a matter of fact, some of those videos, now the women, they even adjust the camera. They look the camera face, they laugh. And before you think the man is using his influence of his political office, or is using influence, or maybe he has money to knock all those people, it's not true. It's not influence, or it's not money.
The craziest part about this story is, in many of these videos, this guy was having sexual relations with lots of these women without protection. That's the craziest part. And you're getting filmed on top of it. This is wild. In 2024, you all need to really be careful who's filming you, who actually deserves to have like the rights to your videos. And if you ask me, nobody deserves to have like your nude videos or like sexually explicit videos of yourself except you. And even if you had videos of yourself, you really need to keep it private. Have them stored in places where like no one can find. But how do you have such large number of videos and they're sitting in your laptop in a folder? Anybody can go through your phone and steal important informations like that. I guess these incidents brings us to question a lot of things happening in marriages. I'm not married. It got me thinking on like how many married women are undersatisfied. These married men are busy going around sleeping around with these women and forgetting to satisfy their wives or even have deeper, meaningful sexual relationships with their wife. I guess it's becoming a trend now in Africa where women completely choose not to discuss their sexual desires and intimacy. If only it can be more talked about and discussed, these men, rather than going out, would seek pleasure in exploring their wives' sexual fantasies and desires. I do think that with proper communication set in place and the right environment where women can express these unregulated desires, it can just help curb women going outside of their marriages and doing all of these things. Also, we don't talk about the main reason why a lot of these women choose to have their videos being recorded. Because in these videos that were being leaked, you can clearly see that these sex tapes was recorded from like their consent, like women setting up the cameras, looking in the cameras and explicitly doing these, carrying out these actions. Africans, especially in African culture, they neglect these topics, and it's mostly the men going out that's being talked about. Oh yes, my husband is cheating on me, he's going out with this woman. Many men, especially in Africa, they feel that women are bound to stay at home and have these like admin lifestyle where they take care of kids from morning and make meals, and they come back and express their desires for sex maybe once or twice in a week, and don't care about like actually knowing what it is that their partners want from them and how to keep their partners feeling satisfied in their marriages. So these problems are problems which we need to start discussing, and we need to start seeing as not just a one-sided thing, especially from the men, but also that women also go outside of their marriages for many different reasons, from social security, feeling secured in their marriages, or just having a low self-esteem. Yes, the men are providing for them in these marriages, but does that really mean that these women are really happy with their sexual life and having their husbands going out? I don't know what the scene could be right now with these videos being leaked, especially for the families involved in this. When you actually dig in deeper, you find out that many of these men are actually like the cause of these women going out. I'm not saying entirely, but I'm just saying due to the neglect that these women feel, that could be one of the reasons why these women sought out to explore their sexual desires elsewhere. And let's not forget Mr. Baltazar. He seemed to be from a very prominent family, well-to-do family, and these women who are also involved, they also are from marriages married to men in high positions and high places. So what really could be the problem behind the real cause behind this? We need to start talking about it. And I'm not sure that I can provide all of the necessary information regarding the reasons why these kinds of things is still happening in our society. But I do know that by bringing this awareness and asking these questions, like a lot of women can sit down to actually think if it's worth it going outside and having, yourself being recorded, most importantly. And also, do we really need to start talking about exploring sexual fantasies, fetishes, and kinks in marriages? These are questions. If you're a married woman out there watching this, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, what you really think is going on with Mr. Baltazar. I mean, if there are any updates I get along the line in the future, I'll definitely be sure to leave a pinned comment here, or maybe do an updated video separately for this topic. So that's about it for this video. If you did enjoy watching this, if any of the points I made, one or two resonated with you, let me know in the comment section. I feel a bit different discussing or branching out and talking about topics like this, especially where I know that I lack the full experience to speak on such topics. But hopefully, maybe in the future, when I do get married and have more ideas to share on this, and yeah, I will be super pleased to do that. Yeah, that's about it for today's video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!